Willkommen, liebe Freunde, und zu einem neuen Part Persona 5 Strikers. Ich würde mich freuen, wenn ihr mich mit einem kostenlosen Like unterstützen könntet. Müsst ihr natürlich nicht. Und ja, wir machen da weiter, wo wir aufgehört haben. Letztens also, ich habe noch privat die Anfragen gemacht, wo ich neue Sachen aufbekommen habe. Also die Anfragen sind schon eigentlich leicht in der Hinsicht. Aber halt, man muss die Gegner dann suchen und das Einzige, was ich nicht verstehe, ist bei den Anfragen ist, besiege Gegner mit Schwäche. Das verstehe ich irgendwie nicht. Und ja, aber sonst habe ich ein paar Sachen gemacht, meine Charaktere verstärkt, weil letzter Kampf, das hat meinen Nerven gekostet. Das hat echt meinen Nerven, also mein Nerven war echt bei dem letzten Part mit dem Kampf am Ende. Und können wir vielleicht was kochen, bevor wir anfangen? Yes. Ja, bitte. Ein bisschen extra Punkte hier sammeln. Und da ist was passiert eigentlich? Keine Ahnung. Vielleicht können wir das auch noch. Ne, haben wir nicht genug Zutaten. Okay, let's go. Mission starten. Yeah, ich bin allzeit bereit. Haru, können wir dir die Komposition der Karte überlassen? Ja, ich will Marisan mitteilen, wie ich mich fühle. Ruh dich aus, ich schreibe noch. Morgana ist der große Tag. Was? Oh, Morgana meine ich. Morgen ist der große Tag. Wir müssen alles geben. Spät in der Nacht. Handy. Guten Abend, Kokokun. Es kommt etwas plötzlich, aber können wir uns treffen? Ich möchte mit dir reden. Ich würde mich wirklich freuen, wenn du Zeit hast. Ich warte vor dem Brunnen. Ja, natürlich, Haru. Ich habe meine Tasche nicht mehr. Wo ist denn Morgana? Was gibt's denn, Haru-san?
I'm sorry to call you out so late.
Ist doch kein Problem. Ich habe mich um dich gesorgt. Jetzt wird sie wieder rot. Nein.
I wanted to talk to you about Mari-san. It's strange how I couldn't remember Mari-san until now. Even when Hasagawa-san said her name, it didn't quite occur to me who she was. But the moment she called me Haru-chan, suddenly, it felt like a lid popped open in my mind. My memories came pouring out. I remembered all these things about my childhood, about Mari-san. How could I forget someone I loved so much?
Das ist... Wie konnte ich eine Geliebte... Das ist menschlich.
I think what happened with my father affected me more than I realized. All the times we spent together. And the moment he passed away, I must have suppressed those memories deep within my heart. At some point, I got used to hiding things away. And I even forgot a good friend like Mari-san.
Du hast dein Bestes gegeben.
No, I feel like I was running from it all over again. A long time ago, I remember tagging along with Mari-san and my father during a golfing trip. I was so happy running around that I ended up tripping and falling. And of course I started crying. Then all of a sudden, Mari-san came up to me and said, "Stop crying and get back up." And that shocked me at first because I always thought of her as an extremely gentle person. But because I knew she was so kind, I managed to stop crying and eventually got back up. I remember thinking Mari-san would never say anything out of place. I trusted her completely. At that point, Mari-san hugged me and said, "No matter how many times you fall, you can always get back up and start again. Never forget that." Can you believe it? I didn't quite understand back then, but I think I do now. There's more to good character than kindness. Being good means dealing with the bad in front of you. It means to take a stand, even when all you want to do is run away. To realize nothing will change if you keep ignoring reality.
Du bist stark, Haru.
I have you and the Phantomdiebes to thank for that. It's too late to save my father, but it's not too late for Mari-san. This time, I can change things around. I want to tell her exactly what she told me all those years ago.
ruhen wir zuerst aus.
Yes. Thanks for hearing me out.
Gerne, gerne.
Tomorrow I'm going to do my absolute best. But for now, good night.
Gute Nacht, Haro. Es ist schon spät. Ich sollte mich für morgen ausruhen. Hm, wer ist denn das? Hey, Coco. Was gibt's denn, Sophia? Warum? Achso.
I don't have a heart, so it's hard to understand. Why do people try so hard for others? I wonder if I'll ever know.
Du wirst es noch verstehen.
Okay, I'll believe you. It may seem like a simple concept to you, but to me, it makes my mind go. But I am humanity's companion. I am here to learn and grow.
Ja, Bindung ein bisschen noch aufgebaut und wir haben Samstag.
Hey everyone, are we ready to make Sapporo a paradise's purest snow? Then remember, on election day, please vote Mariko Hyodo!
What is that? A calling card?
Whoa, it's real.
What's going on? Mariko Hyodo, the false empress with a frozen heart. You are a cold manipulator who treats people as tools to be discarded. We find this unforgivable and will end your reign of abuse. In fact, we will take back the desires you stole this very night. This is...
Oh.
Thieves. And they say they're going to steal my desires?
Wie sieht die denn aus?
What a great lie! Those desires are mine and mine alone! As long as I'm the monarch,
Sie sieht aus wie von Ariel. Wie hieß sie nochmal?
I was just beginning to
Sie ist doch
work
auch
up
Morgana, oder?
I wonder what you'll taste like. Perhaps I should gobble you up and find out.
Die Hexe, die Ariels Stimme geklaut hat.
Standing there. Take these wretched things down.
Wait for us, Mari-san. It'll all be over soon.
Legen wir los.
We need to change Mari-san's heart.
Let's go.
So. Meine Gruppe besteht aus Haro, Yusuke und Anne. Und ich werde auch denke ich, mit Haro spielen. Weil sie muss das ja alles hier meistern, wegen Mari-san.
Yo, might have found something.
Okay, hier lang geht's irgendwie nicht. Moment. Ich muss hier hoch irgendwie klettern.
This should prove useful.
Ihr habt mich nicht gesehen. Nein, Mist. Nein, Leute, wir fliehen. Wir müssen fliehen. Nein. So. Nein. Ah, hier sind so viele.
Sound good?
Oh Gott.
I see a shadow.
Boah, wie viele hier einfach sind. Nein, ich bin runtergefallen.
It's no use. It won't open.
Oh Gott, hier sind so viele.
Nobody fall behind.
So, endlich.
Oh, I saw something.
Einmal runter.
Enemies on high alert. Try not to do anything careless.
Geschafft.
Huh? I'm picking up a lot of activity.
Das waren ja so
The enemies notice
viele.
us.
Und schnell weg hier.
Something here's calling.
Ey, wie schnell. Eigentlich reagieren die doch gar nicht so schnell.
Fear not. I'll cut us a path.
Okay, fliehen. Wir müssen unsere Kräfte schonen. Für Marisan. Okay. Das kennen wir ja schon. Du kannst an diesen Ketten hinaufklettern. Das wird wohl Haru übernehmen diesmal. Let's go.
Sorry about the wait. We're here to kick ass and...
Die sieht ja komplett anders aus.
Silence! Well, who the hell is she?
That couldn't be Mari-san?
What on
Ew.
earth happened to her? I'm guessing this is Hyodo's distorted form.
What do you people want? You had best... best not get in my way. Oh, I'm almost there. A few more votes and I'll win re-election.
This is wrong, Mari-san. Those votes you gathered by twisting the people's hearts are worthless.
And if you don't stop your tyranny, your staff will collapse one by one. I get why it's hard for you to trust people, but you still have to treat them with decency.
You shut your impudent mouths. I've done nothing wrong. I will wring out every last ounce of corruption from my staff by working them into the ground. I'll silence all charlatans who betray me. And I will consume every last vote in the city. Whether these people agree with me or not, only then can I build a safe haven, a radiant snow city that sparkles like winter.
Liebst du gerne eine Lüge?
Listen to him. When you take away someone's desire, you rob them of their agency, the ability to make their own decisions. So what good does it do to turn your loyal citizens into mindless drones? Isn't it better to let them arrive at their own conclusions? To follow their own hearts?
How dare you lecture me?
Good job, Muir. You tell her. Mari-san, say goodbye to the countless desires you stole. Because Beauty Thief and the Phantom Thieves are about to take them back.
Honestly,
Es geht los.
they're all in my way.
Ich habe auch Hunger bekommen.
You've made me so very hungry. It's dinner time, and the main course is
Oh ja. Sie besteht jetzt nur noch aus Kopf. Mach.
So we'll be taking those desires back.
Wo ist ihr Hals?
pretty little mouth. What would you know? I will consume all who oppose me, no matter who they are.
Auch Haru.
You either eat or be eaten.
Also sie sieht am meisten bis jetzt am gruseligsten aus. Okay, let's go.
Not the time to stuff your face. Here she comes.
Ups, nein, das war falsch. Uah. Okay, zum Glück habe ich wirklich meine Charaktere ein bisschen stärker gemacht, weil sonst, ganz ehrlich, hätte sie fast gar keinen Schaden mehr bekommen. Allein schon wegen dem letzten Gegner. Also war das schon mal wieder Zeit gewesen. Let's go! Feuer! Oh oh! Nimm das! Ah, ich habe kein Ding mehr. Nein! Das war Joker. Lass die Kronleuchte auf sie krachen. Die Wucht lässt sie ausspucken. Oh Gott. Na komm her. Na komm doch her. Lass Joker wieder frei. Oh Gott. Ey. Wirklich nicht. Ich bin so froh. Also sie bekommt wenigstens Schaden. Wie gesagt, bei dem letzten Part, dieser einen Gegner. Boah, ey, die waren so schwach. Komm her. Hä, wieso kann ich meine Person nicht machen? Ah. Zeig, was du drauf hast, Hado. Oh yes. Juhu. Oh, sie ist wieder rot. Sie wird wieder jemanden auffressen. No, nicht mich. Moment. Da steht doch technisch schwach. Ah, okay. Wir haben es fast geschafft. Oh, nein. Oh Gott. Hado, nicht sterben. Moment, ich will nicht, dass Hado stirbt. Sie muss das klären. Nimm den. Und noch nicht. Wir machen noch keinen Showtime. Mit Showtime beenden wir das Ganze. Gleich. Noch ein bisschen Schaden. Noch ein bisschen. Nein. Nein. Sie hat Hado. Mist. Kronleuchten. Hier gibt es keine Kronleuchten mehr. Ah, ja. Oh, komm schon her, du fettes Schwein. Komm her. Ich muss Hado retten. Sie kommt nicht. Komm, komm, komm. Oh, ich hoffe, ich bringt das was jetzt. Nein. Ich konnte Hado nicht retten. Nimm das! Hado stirbt! Sie stirbt! Wir müssen uns beeilen! Oh, das war knapp. Hado! Jetzt! Showtime! Das war mega knapp. Yes. Ah, sie lebt immer noch. Stirb doch. Juhu.
Wait. Not yet! I won't let it end this way! I need to wipe out all of Sapporo's injustice!
Please stop! Haven't you done enough?
What?
You're a kind person, Mari-san, and I know you've tried to shoulder all of this alone. The staff member who took bribes, the councilman who tried to set you up, even the girl who died in the accident. Each of these things grieved you, And in order to make a city where none of it could reoccur, you took action as you saw fit. Am I right?
As the mayor, I know very well that little girl's death was ultimately my fault.
But my staff betrayed me, all for their insatiable greed. I thought I could leave that awful position behind. Unfortunately, it wasn't as simple as that. Had I gone, I'd only be replaced by greedy scum. That's why I never stepped down. In this world, it's either eat or be eaten. And with circumstances so cruel, I decided I'd be the one doing the eating. Even if every last one of my votes were false, at least I could use them to make the world a better place. But if I was replaced as mayor, who would be there to honor that little girl's memory? An innocent girl lost her life, yet I could do nothing to stop the evil still afoot.
It's not too late to set this right. First, you must tell the people everything that happened. Then can you get a fresh start? But this time, on your own strength.
That would be impossible.
I cooperated with those awful men to hide the truth. That way I could continue being mayor.
There's nothing I can do.
Stand up, Mariko Hyodo! Are you just going to stay knocked down? You are a kind and strong woman, not someone who collapses over mistakes. So stand up and hold your head up high, because no matter how many times you fall, you can always get back up and start again.
Isn't that...
Yes. You said that to me a long time ago. Even if you told the people the truth about the incident, there are those who would still see the good in you. Don't let your position ruin you. Think back to what you stood for.
She's right, Mayor. You can't give up.
If you tell everyone your side of things, they'll listen.
When my father died, I felt like my heart was going to break. But thanks to the Phantom Thieves, I was able to stand strong and move forward. That's why I know you can too. Remember the part of you that taught me to get back up, no matter how many times I fall.
Yes. You're right. Thank you, Haruka. What I've done was wrong. I drove my employees to the brink and used a strange power to manipulate the votes. I was so driven by my personal agenda, I lost sight of how I originally felt. And why I ran for mayor in the first place. To make a city beloved by everyone. To give back to the home where I was raised. That's reason enough to take another step. I won't make this mistake again.
I never needed this power from the start.
Haru-chan, you've grown so much. Your father must be so happy in heaven.
Mari-san. Happy?
This place is collapsing! Let's go!
That took us quite a while.
Haru, you were fantastic.
Du warst super.
It was only because you were all with me. But I do wonder if Mari-san will be okay.
I'd say so. Her shadow disappeared like they always do.
Yeah, your feelings definitely reached her. I'm sure her heart has changed for the better. Well, I guess this wraps up the mission. We still need to confirm that the citizens are all back to normal. It'd be nice if we could do that right away.
Can we grab something to eat first? I'm hungry enough to pass out here.
He has a point. Battles can't be fought on an empty stomach.
The battle's already over, but still.
Hey, can we try Genghis Khan? That delicious lamb
Genghis
barbecue
Khan?
dish? Ooh, that's a must in Hokkaido.
What? I thought we were finally getting lobster hot pot.
Since when did we decide that? Why would we when it's so damn hot out?
But if you think about it, isn't Genghis Khan also sort of like hot pot?
No way! Isn't it supposed to be barbecue?
Well, cooking Genghis Khan does require a utensil called a Genghis Khan pot. And you can't barbecue in a pot.
Wie wär's mit Sukiyaki?
True. Though sukiyaki is served hot pot style, its etymology does refer to grilling. I wonder why.
Does it even matter?
Hey, was that a smile just now?
Du hast ein tolles Lächeln. Sie wird rot.
Yeah, straight from Sapporo.
Doch nicht. Huch.
Beauty Thieves award-winning smile.
I'm relieved too. I thought you might be weighed down by all that's happened.
Indeed. She was so weighed down that she met up with our leader for a private midnight chat.
Were you watching?
Achso. Ich spüre eine starke Bindung zu meinen Freunden. Yeah.
All right, Sophia. Find us the best Genghis Khan in Sapporo. Sophia?
Was ist denn mit Sophia los?
Sorry. Okay, I've got it.
So, wir haben es geschafft. Wir haben Sonntag.
Is this a joke?
What could it be?
Well, everyone seems pretty normal to me.
Their fanatical support for Mariko Hyodo appears to have died down.
I'm glad they're back to their senses. What a drastic change. Just goes to show how powerful a monarch's influence can be.
Hey, guess what? Kyoto-san's holding a press conference right now.
Thank you all for taking your time to gather here today. Actually, there's something I've been meaning to share with everyone. As of today, I will be resigning from office. I do not intend to seek re-election either. During my time as mayor, I've betrayed all of your trust. You may think of me as a mayor who's earned your trust, but in truth, there's plenty that I'm ashamed of. The snow sculpture that collapsed was built by an unscrupulous company that bribed one of my staff. In spite of my responsibility, I neglected to see the finer details and went ahead with the construction. As a result, the sculpture ended up collapsing, and a girl's precious life was lost. Furthermore, I elected to cover up the truth, all so I could save my position. I've been garnering votes I didn't deserve in order to stay on as mayor. I betrayed everyone to protect myself and covered it up by allowing more wrongdoing. I am among the guilty. That little girl, she died because of me. As such, I will have the police reinvestigate the case and offer my full assistance. And again, I will drop out of the election and forfeit my position as mayor.
Seems that Hyodo-san's made up her mind.
Das ist traurig, ne?
I wonder if she'll be arrested.
Good question.
Yoda was afraid that if she wasn't the mayor, she couldn't protect her people.
She could have told the truth and made her underling take the blame, but she was concerned about other evils potentially lurking in the shadows.
I think this turned out for the best. Mari-san wouldn't have wanted to hide her mistake forever. Zenkichi is on the line.
Hey, you guys see Hyodo's press conference?
Haben wir.
Yep. You all did a bang-up job. Really, can't thank you enough. They plan on bringing Kyoto in as a key witness regarding the accident. I knew you'd want to analyze her phone, too. So I pulled a few strings. And now I'm her personal chauffeur. At least as far as the station. If you want, I can open up some time for you to talk to her. Just tell me where you want to meet.
I'm sorry. How could you ever forgive me, Kaho-chan?
Mari-san.
Haru-chan. Listen, there was something wrong with me. It's like I was in a terrible dream.
I don't know when it was that my heart grew so cold, but after what you told me, I remembered who I really was inside. When I became mayor, I wanted to protect the city and everyone in it as if they were my own family. I remembered that feeling. Thanks to you, I've finally been able to confront myself, and I realized that I was doing a horrible disservice to that girl. I had lost sight of reality and begun acting self-righteous. Nothing I did was for her sake.
But Mari-san, you were doing the best you could.
No, it's the truth. Had I not realized my mistake, I would have likely continued to hurt even more people. But that's not what Kaho-chan would want. So let me say, thank you, Haru-chan. Thank you for saving this city, for saving my family.
Mari-san!
Your father's recent passing must have caused you so much turmoil. I'm sorry I added to it. But if there's anything I can do for you in the future, any way I can be there, just ask me. I say this because you're a precious part of my family too.
Thank you so much, Mari-san.
Oh, Haru-chan!
I'm happy for you, Haru.
Sophia checkt wieder nichts.
I suppose I must get going. Though I am concerned about the state of affairs I've left our city in, I'll leave it up to my successor. An arrogant wretch like me has no place being the mayor.
Does that mean you won't be involved in politics anymore?
Yes, I'm too ashamed to show my face in public. And at my age, there are plenty of younger folks who can...
Mayor.
You're...
I saw the news. So you're resigning. And you're leaving politics for good?
That's right. I've promised to step down and never...
You can't be serious! Resigning won't bring her back. In fact, it won't change a thing.
Ah, das ist die Mutter von der Tochter.
Nothing can change what happened to my daughter.
Hey, shouldn't we get in there?
Hold that thought a moment.
So you can't. You can't just run away. You need to start over and become our mayor again.
What?
When I was weeping with rage and grief, you stood there and cried with me. Instead of running away, you were there when I needed someone the most. I know your character more than anyone.
Ma'am, thank you for sharing your heart with me. Then I promise to both you and your daughter, I will stand back up and become your mayor again.
Mari-san. I don't get it. I know this is a sad moment. Everyone is crying, but it also feels warm and kind. How would you describe this?
Es ist Freude.
I see. So that's why Haru helped Hyodo transform sadness into happiness, recording valuable data. Sophia has learned happiness.
That must have been the mom of the girl who passed away.
You know, it seems like she really understood Hyodo's intentions.
I'm so happy for you, Mari-san.
She reminded me of what Haru said in jail.
Stand up, Marco Hyodo! Like that? Hey! That was a tender moment. There's no need to reenact it.
Yeah, but you played it so cool back there. It really touched my heart.
Du warst mehr süß als cool. Oder? Gut gemacht, diebische Schönheit.
Would you please forget it already?
Indeed, truly moving.
You did good,
It really was touching.
Ja, Morgana, was gibt's dann? Das Problem in Sapporo wurde gelöst. gelöst. Fragt sich nur, wohin es als nächstes geht. Bis Sengichi wiederkommt, können wir wohl nur warten. Wie wäre es in der Zwischenzeit mit ein wenig Sightseeing? Ach, keine Ahnung. Allerdings ist es schon recht spät. Um diese Tageszeit würde ich das Riesenrad in Tsushino empfehlen. Ich habe so Probleme. Oh, das ist eine tolle Idee. Du solltest jemanden dazu einladen. Wen könnte ich dann? Vielleicht Anne? Das machen wir dann beim nächsten Part. Ciao.